Tech PB, and today we're going to review the Proto SLG. Now, I'm going to start off this review right away and tell you that pound for pound, $200, this is the best gun that you can get for $200 that's out there. I like this gun better than the Fusion. Any of the Smart Parts garbage. I love the Proto SLG. I mean, Dave Youngblood, he is not here to screw around. His company's cranking out phenomenal products, and this by far is an unbelievable deal for $200. Okay, Proto SLG, here we go. It's a sear tripper, so the mechanism that's inside here is going to be very similar to what you see on the Spider. There's no spring or anything in there. It uses its own little air spring. You shoot it, the bolt goes forward, the air pressure pushes it back on its own. It doesn't use an LPR. The gun is very small, very sleek, very tiny. Doesn't weigh much of anything. Comes with a really good regulator. I mean, it's got the brand new Hyper 3 regulator. It's very small. Something that they did that I wasn't too crazy about was they did change the threading that they did for their own regulator. I'm not sure why exactly they decided to do that, but some companies have found a way to go around it. So if you don't like this regulator, and I don't know why you wouldn't, Dye makes a phenomenal regulator. It's, basically the same regulator that they're putting on the DM8. But I know like Custom Products actually came out with their own regulator with these specific threads, these tiny threads. But other than that, solid gun. Comes with the Monkey Club trigger. I don't know what else to call it. The Proto Rail has the same trigger. It actually doesn't feel too bad when you're on the PSP field shooting it. Most of the time when you're on, when you're playing PSP, you're one fingering it anyway, and it actually doesn't feel that bad when you're shooting PSP shooting in PSP mode, because most of the time when you're shooting in PSP mode, you're just one fingering anyway. Comes with a great little ASA. It's got a rail out here at the bottom, so you can mount your own favorite ASA if you do not like this ASA, but it's actually a pretty solid little ASA. Bolt comes out really easy. Get the right Allen key. Here we go. Now you do got to be really careful when you're taking apart any of the dye guns, because the regulator will hold pressure for days. So when you get home, before you take apart your gun, always degas it and then dry fire it a couple times to make sure that there's no air pressure on the gun. These regulators will hold pressure for a long time, and if you're not careful and you start unscrewing your bolt, it's going to shoot across the room or hit you. So let's take this out. That's it. There's not much to this bolt at all. As a matter of fact, it kind of reminds me in a couple different ways of the Threshold or the G3. I mean, it's just a basic little dump valve. Opens right up. Now, I will tell you that when the SLGs first came out, they did have a little bit of a problem. They machined these bolts a little too short, and they were having a little bit of rollback. I had a gun that had a little bit of rollback issues. What was happening was the ball would roll back a little bit past the eyes, and the eyes wouldn't pick it up. If you call Dye, they'll send you out a new bolt, fix the problem right away. It's what it did with mine. Other than that, I mean, these are solid little guns for $200. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Some of the tips that I'll share with you, kind of like Smart Parts, they did design this feed neck to be a throwaway to put your own on there. The only difference is this, of course, this is a $200 gun. Shocker's a $600 gun. That should come with a decent feed neck. But okay, what I did was I took the O-rings that are inside the feed neck here, that come stock inside the feed neck, and then just removed them. So by pulling those out, allows me to take my loader and stick it inside there. Now, you will see that my loader can spin around inside there. Now, I have a trick that helps with that. What I do is I take a regular tank O-ring, okay, just a regular tank O-ring, kind of stick it just inside the feed neck, and then press the loader down. Okay, and then as I press it down, I spin it clockwise, and there you go. I mean, as you can see, that's not going anywhere. So by taking a tank O-ring sticking it down into the feed neck first and then shoving your loader on there, that's going to take up any of the snack and hold it still. So that'll hold you over for a few months, until you're saving up to get a new feed neck. Now the barrel that it comes with, it's a 12-inch, so it works just fine. And I get a lot of emails too, Mike. I'm playing woodsball. I'm getting into woodsball. What should I shoot? Okay, everybody in woodsball is starting to use electronic triggers anyway. So there's no rule about woodsball that says you have to pick up a 20-pound gun to go and play woodsball. Okay, the woodsball games are 45 minutes long sometimes. Get a light gun. There's nothing wrong with taking a tournament gun into the woods. An SLG is a phenomenal gun to take into the woods. Okay, this gun, you can hide this gun just about anywhere. Same thing, play a PSP tournament. The board is phenomenal. Let's take a look and see what comes in the box. Comes with great little packaging. Once again, $200 gun. Here we go. Comes with a nice little parts kit with some detents. Comes with a nice Allen key set. All the Allen keys you'll ever need. Also comes with a little miniature barrel sock. Comes with a tube of lubricant. I mean, this is just great packaging. Comes with a warranty card. A really nice manual. This board's phenomenal for a $200 gun. I mean, this has got to be the best board that has ever come on a $200 gun. I mean, it's got you've got your debounce setting. It's got a rate of fire. This gun, the board that comes with this gun stock is PSP legal for 2008 rules. You can cap the rate of fire at 13 balls per second. It's got semi-auto PSP 3-shot. Thank you, PSP 3-shot, which is what you need when you're playing at PSP, not PSP ramp, PSP 3-shot. Comes with the Millennium mode and also comes with an NXL. Phenomenal board. Very, very easy to program. Programs a lot like a Virtue. You flip your dip switch. You hold the trigger. Click it to where you get to the setting that you want. Hold it again. Boop, then you change the setting. Done. Great little manual. Like I said, it's a sear tripping design, and when you're when you're kind of clicking it in your house, you will hear it. Okay, top button turns it on. Bottom button turns off the eyes. Okay. So you can hear that, but honestly, when you're shooting it, as we will here in a few minutes, you don't really pick up that sear trip. As it's not as loud. It is a little bit louder than a solenoid click, but when you're actually shooting the gun, you barely hear it. So let's go ahead and take it outside and shoot it. So we're outside here with the SLG. Let's shoot a couple over the chronograph real quick. Okay. If you can see that, first shot 301. Second shot 303. Next shot, 292. Next shot, 302. I mean, amazing consistency out of a $200 gun. So let's just go ahead and get on it here. There you guys go. I mean, as you saw, the gun's shooting a perfect 13 balls per second, right around 300 feet per second. Go ahead and pull that off. Now, I was out there. I was using the 693 CP barrel. It's raining outside right now. It's brutally humid. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, this gun it's just an absolute smoking gun for $200. So if you guys ask me, Mike, what gun should I get for 200 bucks? Go and get the SLG. Don't ask me again. Go get the SLG. Great gun. Let's do what everyone always likes to see. Let's go ahead and weigh it here. SLG comes in at 1 pound. Hopefully you can see that 1 pound, 14.2 ounces. That's just an amazing gun. Amazing gun for $200. Where to buy it? Talk to Gavin at affordablepaintballs.com. I'll put the link up. He's got these guns for sale. 200 bucks and $5-10 bucks for shipping to your door, and you're going to have an absolute machine gun for the price. Thanks for watching.